Now give me give me the red flags of a
Oh,
Cancer, because
we
I'm
crashed the fuck out.
really
We we crashed out. Like,
I'm trying to think when. Oh yeah. Five, four, three, two, one. Welcome back to another episode of the Relationship Method Podcast. I'm Chris, and today I have a very special guest. One of my homegirls from back home. She's a mom. She's a model. She works for a living too. She's also a hot damn singer and a pretty damn good one. Yo, give it up for Miss Ashley Abbott. Yay! Hey! Oh, hell no. No, thank you for coming along and joining me on this lovely podcast day.
of course.
Hell yeah. Ash, before we get into it, let me ask you, how did I get the yes from you?
I mean, we were always tight back in the day, so it was an automatic yes, Like we started off with dancing, choreography together, and
Yeah.
yeah, we were dancing together. I don't know if you remember that, but that
I
was
do remember it.
so long ago, So, and we even
Mm.
had like these little nicknames for each other, like Omelet and Star. I don't even know
Yeah.
how that happened, but that happened.
It just stuck. It just
Yeah,
stuck.
yeah.
And then you said dancing. We were in was it Francine's studio in Marina?
I remember
Yeah.
it was with J Boy. It was with J Boy
It was
and
Jay,
Chris.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was
Mhm.
Rhythmic Flow. You were a
Rhythmic
part of Rhythmic
flow.
Flow. Yes, you're a
Rhythmic
part of
flow,
that
yo.
for a cool bit, for a cool minute.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's so
oh,
funny.
fucking memories, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, hell yeah. So that's how I got the yes. So Ash, like, how's your week been? How's your day going?
My week has been actually kind of crazy, and that's because I'm ready to drum roll vacation.
Where are you
So
going?
I'm going to Cancun. Yes, 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 yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay,
to
you
Cancun.
finna you. Okay, how long you gonna be out there for?
5 days, 4 nights, I
Hey,
think. Yeah,
you finna get full off
full
the
fat
food. Yeah. Oh
and
my
drunk.
gosh. Yeah. And freaking tipsy. Are you going with your mans, with your girls, with your team? Who you going
I'm
out there
definitely
with?
going with my man, so
With your
yeah,
mans.
with my
Okay.
mans.
Hey.
My mans.
So that X'd out the question of you being single or not. So she's taking y'all. Sorry. Boo hoo.
Sorry.
Boo freaking who. And then with your mans, like how long you been with your mans for?
I'd say we were, because it was a very interesting like transition with him. It was so I would say getting to know and dating and everything. A total of 2 years.
Oh,
Hmm.
nice. And you said what? Getting to know and dating. So simultaneously you were dating and getting to know him? Am I getting
Yeah,
that right?
yeah,
Oh,
like I wanted to take things slow,
that's
just
good. Uh-huh.
yeah. Yeah, just I don't know,
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like I've been traumatized in the past. So, like I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
this time I gotta make sure, take it slow. And he agreed to, like, it's one of those things where like it was like a mutual respect thing for each other. So it worked out.
Oh, that's real good. I'm very
Yeah.
happy for you. Could
Thank
this
you.
guy be? Is it too early to say like the one, or is you guys are still working in that stage, that
Um,
honeymoon phase?
well, I guess since you're asking, we recently just got engaged.
My congratulations, man.
I haven't announced it yet, but I feel like by the time this video comes out, it's gonna be announced because I'm announcing it next
Yeah.
week.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna come out before this one. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
but fuck, man.
I'm gonna come out of the closet.
Congratulations. I know, right? I'm engaged.
I'm
Oh,
engaged.
girl,
Thank
congratulations.
you.
How did it happen? Like, give me the setting.
Um,
Okay, it's one of them. All right, I got you. It's gonna be one of them stories. All right.
okay, I can tell you how it happened. Honestly, it was very sweet. The way it happened was very sweet.
Mhm.
He he we were just in a very intimate setting, and he did start off
Mm,
with asking me like, oh, like you would have like kids with me and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, if you want a baby, I'd give you a baby. I think men just kind of get like they worry like, oh, I already have kids, so like maybe she's done, right?
yeah.
And then I was like, no, if you really want a baby, I'll give you a baby. Like I want another one too anyways. Like I'm trying to get a boy. And so then he was like, fuck it, will you be my wife? And I'm like, wait, first baby question. And then fuck it, will you be my wife? I'm like,
Yeah.
uh, okay, sure,
Mm,
yeah, let's do it, and
uh-huh.
so I have the ring, and he definitely like planned out something more formal, like, because I told him, I was like, there's no need, but he said, he's like, honestly, like, I wanted to ask you more in a formal way, so he has something very special planned for me. I don't know when or
Oh,
where, or
yeah.
like when he's gonna do that, but he tells me like, just sit tight, it's gonna be real special. So I'm letting him do his thing, I'm letting him be the man that he is. So
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cute. When I got engaged, that shit fell out of my pocket, and I was like, oh,
what do you mean it
fuck.
fell out of your pocket? Like the ring?
Yeah. So I was folding my clothes, and it plopped, and I was like, and she was like, "What's this?" And I'm like, "Will you marry me?"
That's hilarious. Did you do that on purpose?
Hell no! I totally fucking forgot it was in my pocket, man. She was like, "Oh,
I'm
what's this?"
dead.
Because like I don't let anyone touch my laundry, because
Yeah.
man, my shit stinks, and I don't want anyone to touch or smell my funk, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
and also folding clothes, like I think it's to me it's very therapeutic to fold my clothes and
That's where
put
me
it
and you
away.
are. That's where me and you are the opposite, because I hate folding my laundry.
Oh, I hate that there's so much, but
Yeah.
folding it, putting socks together, it's like, and I have music on, or one
Hmm.
of my shows, and I'm like, oh, I'm good, you know.
Yeah.
So, coming back, I was folding my clothes, I folded my pants, and it was just, I was like, oh
That's
man.
so funny.
Yeah, but prior to that, I did ask, her dad if, I have permission, or this is
Oh,
what I'm
that's good.
finna, yeah, this is what I'm finna do. So, yeah, it's just the whole nuance of being romantic and have that special setting in place. I'm not gonna have that story to tell, my kids once they start understanding shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm happy for you that, I mean, yours is like kind of humorous, but then there's another, I guess,
Yeah. So
there's a
like
part two to this
there's a part
proposal.
two, and I told him, I was like, there's no
Yeah.
need. I'm fine
Yeah.
with how, but then for him, he's like, no, like it's special to me. Like I feel like you deserve that. I want to do this for you. So I think
Oh,
that's really
facts.
cute. I think that's cute too. So I'm just like, okay, I'll let you do your thing.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And we're gonna switch up. You started as modeling first, yeah? I remember
Yep.
you in high school. You were like into modeling, and this is like just amateur stuff before you became pro. Yeah, I said pro. And and then you went into singing. When did this modeling thing like started popping off for you, right? When did that pop off?
You know, I feel like it was very wavy, right? Like it came in and
Yeah.
out of waves. Just because like I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm always just kind of going through something crazy. So like
Mm-hmm.
I do my pauses, and then I get back into it. Um, I would say, so what's your definition of like popping off?
So meaning like when did all these calls, all these email requests of you saying, "Hey, Ashley, I want to shoot you. Can you be
Hmm,
here?
hmm,
Can you
hmm.
be there?" When did that started to become consistent in your
Okay.
schedule? Like, "Oh shit, I have something on Friday. Oh, I have something on Monday." Like that type of situation.
I would say it was consistent early on at first.
Yeah.
Like not definitely not like when I first started. I would say
Mm,
maybe like a year being into it, then I started getting consistent. And then, I moved to the East Coast, so then
I remember that.
that's when like, obviously like, it's like starting all over again in another,
Yeah.
area. And then when I
Mm,
came back, I would say coming back, it was easy to pick back up because people are like, "Oh my God, you're back." So then people started hitting me up. It's like,
ah.
to me, I feel like the connections here in the Bay Area,
Yeah.
Just feel like easier, like, than when I was in the East Coast. The East Coast was like, oh, it's like so much out there, right? But then there's a lot of opportunity. But getting consistent, I felt like I was chasing a lot more out there versus here. But yeah, I feel like now I'm getting hit up a lot for both singing and modeling.
Okay, so to caveat off of that, singing, when did that started popping off? Not popping off, but when did you started getting serious in that?
I'm gonna I'm gonna say like maybe a year and a half ago. That's when I
Okay.
started like I think I want to do something with this, like cuz I
Uh,
started off with just recording, and
yeah.
cuz to me being in the studio that's very therapeutic for me. Like
Uh-huh.
just singing and like just getting in my creative space, writing. I love to write. Like every all the songs that I've been on and sang, that I've made myself. I wrote everything. So writing
Mm,
is probably the easiest part about me making music. I would say making maybe melodies is where like I struggle a bit, but
yeah.
I've been doing that for a year and a half, and now I've been getting hit up a lot for performances. I seem to attract like fashion shows the most out of like all like the gigs that come across me. But yeah. So I did take a break. I took a break last September because I was kind of grieving, and as of recent, I think I'm ready to like get back into it. So you'll definitely see more music this year.
Oh hell yeah! I cannot freaking wait. And I do love the fact that your creative outlet is, writing in the studio and
Yeah.
all this jazz because that's how my like I've been like creativity like man, I've been creating a lot of like shit. Like I've been writing a lot. Now
Yeah.
I'm to the point where I want it on like let's say film or like behind the mic and stuff. And it's like people ask me why am I doing this now, and I told them I was like, yo, I think I've gained enough experience to like speak my story or put it
Mm-hmm.
out on these comedy skits or like
Hmm.
these drama segments and shit.
Right.
So yeah, and then also, dude, God like gifted me like this half life, right? So now I want to try ending the last of my years and shit, like creating, like something I really wanted to do. So
Hmm.
I really look up to you for
Oh,
saying
thank you.
that your creativity is like therapeutic because this podcast, me talking to other people, that's therapeutic
Hmm.
to me opposed to
Yeah.
playing basketball and hitting the gym. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that you found an outlet for your mental health
Oh
because
yeah.
that's
100%. 100%. It's
yeah.
important.
So,
Hmm.
definitely, definitely. So, you have kids. How are the babies? How are the little
Oh
ones?
my goodness. Well, one's not so little anymore. One's like
I know. Yeah.
14. I know, and I know
Yeah.
you have like a whole adult too. I'm just like when I see you post, I'm like,
I know.
you have an adult. I'm like, what? I
Yeah.
remember when she was so little. And then I have a 4-year-old and she's at her cute stage, So the 14, I'm just like I'm always just surprised with her because it's like, oh my gosh, you're so grown.
Yeah.
And she's such a sweetheart, like God bless her. And then my
Uh.
little one, she's 4, so she's at her cute stage where she still has the baby voice, but
Yeah.
she can like communicate. So everything she says is so freaking cute. I'm just like
Ah.
like the
Oh,
cute aggression,
that's
like
funny. Oh, I know. I totally understand.
oh
Kids.
my God, I hope that I don't get no black backlash for the cute aggression thing. I never would never hurt my daughter, FYI. But it's
Oh,
just
dude.
when someone's so cute, you just wanna.
Yeah, yeah. No, I understand. And man, fuck that, man. Spank them. It's tradition. It's not abuse. Goddamn, they're gonna learn somehow, some way. Right?
Okay, for the
Like
record, I'm horrible at discipline. I am horrible at discipline.
oh man, I'm super big on like disciplining. Like I don't know. It worked for me, so why not work for the kids?
I
And
feel
like,
like I'm so
yeah.
bad at it. I'm so
Oh
sorry. I don't mean to
really?
cut it off. Yeah, no, when I say I'm bad
Oh.
at it, I mean like I'll discipline and then I'll start crying
Ew! Don't do that. They're gonna
because I feel
they're gonna
bad.
latch on. They're gonna latch on and be like, you know what? I'm gonna make mama cry, and that's how I'm gonna get my things back or my phone back.
I'm such a cancer bitch.
Oh my! I'm a cancer too. So what? You crawl into your break. Hey, break down the cancer thing. Like you say you're a cancer bitch. what is it about us that what's a green flag? First of all, what's a green flag of being a Cancer?
Okay, we are nurturing. We're very protective. So you mess with who we love, you messing with us, right? We're
Okay.
very nurturing. We're gonna make sure you're well fed. We're gonna make sure
Oh,
you're comfortable. We're gonna make sure you are loved the right way. What else? I for sure know cancers can cook. I don't know what it is. Every single cancer I've met, I feel
true.
like they all can cook. Um, what else? And just like you will never be loved the way that a cancer loves you. Like I'm just gonna say that. That's
Ooh,
my
okay.
personal opinion, but I really think so. Like
Okay. Now give me give me the red flags of a
oh,
Cancer, because
we
I'm
crashed the fuck out.
really
We we crash out. Like
I'm trying to think where. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, I give you that. I
we
give you
crash
that. We
out.
crash out.
Like
Yeah.
we get when we get pushed to the edge. Like people, so people is like, okay, I literally read saw this motto like not that long ago where it's like if you don't start shit, there won't be no shit. But the problem with people is they like to start shit. So then they wonder why we crash out because we don't fucking play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like you piss the cancer off, you better run.
Also, that's like the biggest red flag.
Yeah, we're
We
just crazy.
okay. Ah,
We're crazy, we're moody. Or maybe I'm just talking
yeah.
about myself. I don't know, damn. I don't know about all
I'm
the
moody. No,
cancers.
I agree with the moody.
Moody.
Like I get into my like little, I guess my little spurts where 5 minutes
Yeah.
I'm like, but then the next 10 is like, oh, okay, I could do it,
Yeah.
and then the
But
next
see, we
three
get
minutes
over
is like, oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, we get over shit hella fast though, but we also
Mm.
can get mad hella fast. But then we'll get over it in 10 minutes. No, but we
Okay.
also hold grudges too. I feel like some cancers hold grudges. Some cancers hold grudges.
Yeah, yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I agree, just a little bit, just a little bit. Oh, okay, so getting mad, right? And I don't know if you're experiencing this, but I've been experiencing like like I don't want to say negative comments, but comments like towards me on social media now because of what I'm doing, right? So how do you like, cuz you're a model, you're a singer, and I know like you're getting a lot of attention coming your way, a lot of comments. How do you filter out like the negatives? Like what's a good way of, do you talk, are you like the one who like, man, fuck you, dude, you look like a wrinkled french fry, bitch, don't even fucking come this way, like
I'm so
do you do
surprised
that?
you're asking me this because I don't know if you saw my stories like 2 days ago. I literally was like, fuck all y'all.
Oh, you know
Because,
what? I did see your story, but then prior to that, I had one saying that because I was talking about hip hop on one
yeah.
podcast, and they're like, "Oh, it's crazy how someone not black is talking about hip hop," and I'm like, "The fuck? Like, what do you mean by that? Like non-black? Like, come on, dude. Like, I've been on this earth
Interesting.
X amount of years, and I've listened to a lot of music. Why can't
Right.
I have my own opinion on hip hop?" So yeah,
Right.
that's what. Yeah, so I had that, and then yours came on my feed. I was like, "Oh shit, let's fucking talk about it."
Yeah. So, damn, your accent changed. I hear the Hawaii in you now. But sorry, side note. Side note.
Hell no,
Um,
dog. Hell no.
sorry. But yeah, going back to your question. Honestly, I'm usually pretty good at kind of just like reading these comments like y'all are weird and like I don't even see the point. Like I'm really good at just like kind of ignoring it because it does happen to me a lot. But there's some moments like if I'm just like not having if I already woke up in a bad mood and then especially when the comments come in waves where it's like a lot at once, then yeah, then I do get online and I'm just like, what's the point? Like what you're not for like most of them are usually behind a fake profile. I don't know if that happens with you. A lot of them are behind a fake profile,
Hmm.
and it's like what is it that you're trying to prove, right? But
Yeah.
I do remind myself like you have to just remember that these people can't even like say it to you like themselves with them true selves, right?
Hmm.
So like they don't even like who they are to where they have to be someone else, so if they don't like you, hun, just remember they don't like themselves, which is really sad.
Oh, good
So
tip. And then
how
how can what?
like how can someone like share like affection and love to other people if they can't even share for themselves? And
Yeah.
I've always told people like haters like will express their, I guess you could say, haters are fans that don't know how to express their love in a positive way. That's all
Yeah.
how I always felt. Like haters are still fans. They're still a fan of
Mm.
you, but they just don't know how to express it in a positive way. So they only know how to express it negatively. But
I like that. I like
mhm.
that. Good tips. And then how about for people that are starting out, because you've been in it for like a cool minute now. You've been in it, like people that's starting out and they're getting already like negative backlash. Do you have any tips for them on like how to
Yeah,
keep on
because
going?
yeah, sorry for like always cutting you off so
It's
fast,
okay.
but
It's okay.
But yeah, that happens when you start out because people will look at that and they're gonna just doubt, right? They're gonna doubt because like they don't have the courage to start themselves, right? So it always
Yeah.
comes from like an insecurity within, right? So
Mm.
they're gonna be like, who's this girl thinking she can like start modeling and singing like, like she's not gonna get anywhere. And they feel that because that's actually what they think of themselves if they were to be the ones in their shoes. So it's all
Whoa.
projection if you really think about it, because they're just upset that they didn't have the huevos to go out and like do it themselves, so they have to make themselves feel better by putting everyone else down. That's the only way that
Yeah.
it boosts their own ego. Like, look at me, I'm staying safe, like she looks hella dumb for starting out, like that's their way of
Mm.
reminding themselves that they are doing better.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a good tip. I remember when I started this thing, I had a lot of doubt in myself because I don't know if people would listen. I didn't know if like I would get the following, which I didn't care. I didn't care about the following, but
Yeah.
when I first started, I was like super scared because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But
Right.
I heard this like somewhere else, but you see a big change from when you started to where you are now. So like episode
Absolutely.
1 to episode 100 or whatever. You'll
Hmm.
see a big change. You'll see a lot of people thinking, "Oh man, this cat is like consistent. Like she's
Hmm.
consistent with their
Hmm.
stuff." It's like, "Wow, I see the transition." And then that's how the hater becomes the fan because they've gone through, your story, that whole timeline.
Yeah.
So I think that yeah. So
And it makes them
that would
mad.
be my tip. Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah, because
It
it's like
angers them.
why? Yeah, because they wanted a piece of them wished or hoped like they started it themselves too.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, because I mean, who doesn't want like I guess another hobby that is not the same as him or her or the third. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a good way of like how I think of it when
Yeah.
it comes to, I guess, starting and like continuing that journey. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like people get upset when they just see someone actually like succeeding. And I'm gonna say that's everyone, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about people that are, if hurt people, right? And I'm sure that that's something that's like
I
like
heard
overly
that.
said. Yeah, people always say that hurt people. So it's like when they're going through something, and it just angers them because they have the demons in them, and they want to experience the light. I'm not gonna say those people are not capable of healing and getting a different perspective eventually, but they're not in the place that they should be. So
Yeah.
that's why they project the way they do.
Facts, girl. Facts. Question. All right, all right. Fun time now. Do you watch a lot of cartoons or do you watch a lot of Disney movies?
Yeah, I'd say I've watched quite a few, especially with having kids.
Okay, and you watch a lot of like say cartoon movies in the past, current, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this. Um Out of all the cartoon guys, right? Who'd you smash?
Mhm. What? What kind of question is that? That's not even a real like
It is a real
person.
question. Who would you smash as a cartoon character, like guy wise? Because I've heard a lot. I've heard dude, I'd smash Wile E. Coyote because damn, that motherfucker is smart and he reminds me of a Steve Jobs with his brain. Or I heard, oh man, I would fuck Mr. Incredible because, goddamn, or or Frozone. I've heard Frozone. So who would you smash as a cartoon character? And mind you, you could turn them into like a man. So let's say, damn, I do Simba. I do adult Simba.
Okay.
Or I do adult Nala. I ain't gonna walk away from that one. Yeah, so
damn, this is gonna sound so bad this is gonna sound bad why I'm picking this, but like I guess you could say like I'm into Asians, right? So I'm gonna say, what's his fucking name from Mulan?
the head the not the chief but oh god, I don't know. You know what? Let's look it up. Let's look it up.
I'm like, well, I like Asian, so like if I was to like, I guess, I mean, if I was to go for anyone, I guess it would be him.
Mulan, huh? Okay,
Mulan.
okay. Let's see.
Mulan's hubby or whatever.
Li Shang.
Yeah, him. There you go.
Him, right? Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Li Shang. Oh.
And he looks hairless, so.
Oh, it's having a lot of body hair. Is that a turn off?
I was just kidding.
Oh. Oh, okay. My bad.
It was
okay,
just an add-on. Like, and he look hairless,
Okay. Okay, hairless. Is that a turn off? And if that is, why is it a turn off to women?
It's not a turn off. I don't think it's a turn off.
Okay.
If the man's hairy, okay. If it's overly hairy, maybe. I don't want to be.
I'm talking about like he's one of them Viking looking motherfuckers where they are like hairy.
I don't know. I feel like I'll catch fleas or something. Like maybe not.
Okay. So you'd rather have a clean shaven guy or someone that has less body
clean.
hair?
Yeah, I like clean for sure.
That's what, good for you, because I like women without a hairy chest too.
Yeah, right. I'm sure that's essential for you, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't want to be.
You don't want to be exfoliated.
Yeah, facts. For a guy, let me ask you this. This might be some TMI, and you can tell me to pass it. Do you prefer the guy groomed down there, opposed to letting it go wild?
I feel like it can go either way for me because sometimes when they don't groom it right, it's hella pokey. And it hurts.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
So,
that's when it's like. That's when I guess the shave is like at a 3 and it should be like at a 1 smooth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like when it's pokey, it bothers me. But when it comes to like appearance wise, I mean, as long as it's out of control, it's not out of control. It's fine. Like a hot damn bush. It's not like you're going like this, you know what I mean? Then you gotta find it like that.
Peekaboo, motherfucker.
Yeah. As long as I don't look for it like this.
Oh, right? Oh, like that movie from Scary Movie.
Yeah.
That episode. Oh, that's fun. As for men, we like it groomed as well. As long as what you said, we're not going through it. It's just like it's properly tamed.
As long as it's braided.
Yeah, exactly. Like we've seen the designs. What else is there?
That's
there's like so many designs. Yeah, we really don't care the appearance. And then for guys, we do get a little lazy. So like we do apologize ahead of time for not being ready appearance wise.
Yeah.
But I tell you this. What? Go ahead.
Turn off the lights, baby.
Oh my! But I mean, like it still could get tangled through the hand. Am I correct? Like if, like say you're going down there and it's like, oh, tangle.
I don't think I've ever had to I don't think I've ever had that problem or had to deal with that. So
good job. Good job. But if a woman did, how would a woman handle that? Let's say the hand's going down and your hand just gets a little bit caught because it's stuck between hair. How would you handle that? That's a scenario. How would you handle like, oh, oops, and then you hear the guy go, oh, like it, because when you pull it, you're like, oh shit.
I would probably be like, do you want to go
Sorry.
to the, should we go to the bathroom and like condition it? Like, should we condition it? I don't know. That was my first thought. Like, let's fix it. Like, I can help you.
Would that still keep the mood going in the room after the conditioning?
Oh yeah, trust me. I'm like an on and off switch.
Ah, okay. Because I would think that it would be like, okay, let's take 5, get ourselves, let's get ourselves together again, and let's try again. That's how I would see it
Yeah, that's
panning out
fine.
in my head.
Yeah, just
Okay.
whenever you're ready, no pressure.
No, it's like it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. To
It's
your
okay, babe.
comfortability,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, that is so funny. Told you it'll go crazy. It'll go crazy. And then what else? Oh, do you have any questions for me before I go into one of the questions that was asked or comments that was asked on your post?
No. I mean, I feel like I kind of like ping pong with you, so
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
let you know when it comes up.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me find your section of the hot damn thing. Okay.
So there was commenters wanting to ask me something.
Of course. Of course.
Okay.
Okay. What's more important, solitude or isolation?
Solitude or
This
isn't
is
that
for
is that not the same thing?
isolation. So this is coming from a college kid.
Uh-huh.
In my opinion, I think solitude is that you're at peace being by yourself.
Oh, I'm
Right?
sorry. I was thinking of another
Oppose.
word. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. No. Okay.
Okay.
I sorry. My
Got it.
brain. Yeah.
You got it, girl.
I got it. Okay.
Her.
Solitude.
Alright.
Okay. Solitude or isolation. What's more important?
Yeah, or like solitude versus isolation.
I feel like isolation is never good. I mean, like, you can isolate to a certain extent, right? So, like, too much of anything is bad. Finding peace, sometimes you might have to isolate in order to find solitude. But like I said, I feel like too much of isolation is never good. And finding peace, like, that's 100% like our goal right here in life. Just
Yeah.
finding peace within yourself, peace within your family, peace within your relationships and everything. So I think they both tie together, but just not too much of isolation 100%, because it's never good. You have to be out there and have your connections with the world and people, because that's the way that I feel like you keep this healthy. You know what I mean?
Mm. Oh, 100%. What I took away from that is take your take your broken pieces and make it back into peace, as in PEACE. Yeah. So, that's a real good mature answer, Miss Ashley Abbott.
Oh, thank you.
Good one, good one. Argument of abusing the best. Stop when you're emotional. Okay, so the argument of a side piece, right? So, side pieces, right? Do you think, like, say, and this goes for both male and female, and this is the last question. Do you think the side piece gets the better version of the person? So let's say, you had a side piece man, or I'll say me then. I have a side piece chick. Do you think that the side piece chick is getting the best version of me opposed to the relationship that I'm in? So with your question, so to you, your side piece man, do you think that he's getting the best version of you, or like in reverse, he's getting the best? Yeah.
So, like, if I was to have my main and a side piece, for the record, I don't even know what that's like because I've never been in that. But hypothetically, if I was to have a side piece, hypothetically,
I know. I was thinking. I was like, did she just make up a word? I'm gonna let her roll with it. I ain't even gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna roll with it.
I caught myself. Hypothetically, if I had, I guess, a main dude and a side piece,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't think that the side piece would get the best version of me. I mean, I'm not even capable of doing that. I don't know, but because to me, I'm gonna say this. It's gonna be all within perspective.
Uh huh.
What you value in a relationship, because you have to remember that people value different things. So many people will be like, "Oh, she's wrong for being a gold digger. Or she's wrong for um, need expecting these types of things in a relationship." And in my opinion, everyone's perspectives and expectations and standards are all different. So I don't think there's a right or wrong way of having a type of, need in a relationship. So going back to your question, it's going to be out of perspective. So the best version of me, like, to someone, if I was their side piece, could be like, their best version versus, what I give to my main man. And that could still be his best version too, right? Because what if a guy doesn't even want all of me? What if he doesn't want my commitment? What if he doesn't want anything but just, you
The
know?
booty.
Yeah. And so that could be the best side of me in his opinion. And then to,
Okay.
the person that I'm committed to, they value just like commitment, loyalty, love, all of that. So in his eyes, that might be the best version. So to me, it's kind of a hard question to. I don't know if I answered that right.
No, no, you did. You gave your introspect on
Yeah.
that. So again, thank you.
Mhm.
Oh, Ash, girl, that was fun. Do you have any questions for me, or do you have any shout outs, or where can these people find you at?
So you can find me on Instagram, aa.abbott, Abbott. I'm also on YouTube, Ashley Abbott. You can search for my music there too, and on Spotify. So you can search up Intentions, Ethereal Love, Zodiac Lust. You're gonna see all my music on there. I hope you guys give a listen. I want to shout out to you, Chris Omelette, uh, for having me on this show. Like, thank you so much for your time and for even considering interviewing me. I want to shout out to all my friends and family, because if it wasn't for all my close ones, I don't know where I'd be today. Just all the support that I get, and shout out to my kids because they're really my motive.
Well freaking said, Miss Ashley. Well freaking said. Excuse me. um, Shout out to KO Studios. Thank you for the lovely home. Shout out to Raffy Bite. Thank you for the lovely beat, my man. And with that, I'm Chris.
And I'm Ashley Abbott.
Good. Hey, thank you. And we out this bitch. Peace.